Alright everyone, and this is our first video vlog of the new season. Today we're going to be heading around to the hub in about an hour and a half's time to go and watch Sunderland West End versus Jarrow in the Northern League Division 2. And starting with Sunderland West End, who so far this season has played 6, won 1, drawn 3 and lost 2, and sitting on 6 points out of available 18. Possible good start, to be honest. Obviously with the massive squad overall that they had to do over the summer. Quite settled, to be honest, and you've seen other teams that's brought in a lot of players really struggling. So West End at least are getting some points on board. Like you say, only lost 2 of the 6 games so far this season. Paul Wardle, new manager in charge with James Winter assistant. Great experience in the Northern League, James Winter. And I think with a lot of the young lads that Sunderland West End having that squad, and a couple of players that has joined from Billingham with the more experience, I think as the season goes on, they will settle down and you'll start to see the points pick up down there as well. But yeah, some great results so far this season for them. I know, like you say, 1 win picked up, but obviously 3 draws. And of course, the draw against Easton as well, which was a massive game down at the hub. They've been very disappointed to lose against Prud after being 1-0 up. And I think they'll be looking to put that right today as they take on Jarrow. And across to Jarrow, who's had a cracking start this season. I know a lot of people were kind of doubting Jarrow and what they could do this season, but played 5, won 3, drawn 1 and lost 1. And sitting on 10 points out of 15, so a really good start for Jarrow as well. Kenny Malley are doing a cracking job down there, and the lads at Jarrow. Some cracking wins as well this season. Obviously the one against Horden, which was massive. Horden massively fancy to go up this year, and obviously getting there 2 late goals from Karim. Very good win down at Horden, and very unlucky against Blue Star as well, another side that's tipped to go up this season. And I know it was a very narrow loss, the opening game of the season. So very good start from Jarrow, and I'm really excited to see how they do this afternoon down the hub. And 12 goals in 5 games. I think there's going to be lots of goals expected this afternoon. Always give a prediction. Today I'm going to be going for a 3-2 win to Jarrow. I think there'll be lots of goals, very open game, and I'm looking very excited to going down to watch it with my 2 little helpers, Parker and Sophie, and I can't just wait to get out and get down to some non-league action. Keep watching throughout the video.
Come on, Westend!
20 minutes till kick off now down the hub. Both sides out warming up. Should be a cracking game of football today. So here we are with Paul before the game today. Paul, just your thoughts on today's game?
Yeah, obviously Jarrow's in a good bit of form, so it's going to be a tough game. They've had a few games where they've been 2-0 down at half time this season and come back to win 3-2. So we know it's going to be a battle for 90 minutes. They've certainly improved from last year. Hopefully we have as well. So we're expecting a tough game, but hopefully we can get 3 points. Yeah,
and lots of changes over the summer, and it's nice to see kind of settling down early. I mean, with the amount of players that we had to bring in, but it's nice to see the lads picking up points already, and a good point against Easton as well, and climbing up the table. It's a good start, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we come in, the remit was to sort of change the culture around West End. Everyone thought it was a bit of a joke club. The persona wasn't great, so we've come in, tried to change that. It was a total squad overhaul when we come in. I think there's 2 or 3 kept from last year. Everyone else sort of went to different clubs and what have you. So it was a rebuilding programme over the summer. We did come in late, so we had to do it quite quickly. We've got a lot of lads in. A few have fell by the wayside already, but we're starting to get a settled squad now and a settled 11 every week. And the results have been fairly good. To be honest, we've been in games, everyone bar Prudder, I think. We've matched every team. Prudder, for some reason, we just weren't at the races, but that happens over the course of the season.
Yeah, and you say last game, obviously 1-0 up and it finishing 2-1. You must have been disappointed slightly with that game.
Yeah, I mean 1-0 up at half time, and just before half time Jay McLean's hit one from the edge of the area. It's bounced off both posts and spun out rather than spun in. At 2-0 it's a different game altogether. 1-0 they're still in it and they come out absolutely firing in the second half and fully deserved the 3 points at the end of the game.
Yeah, and obviously Jarrow coming today started the season very well. I know a few people said they might struggle this year, but it's going to be a decent game today for people to watch, isn't it?
Yeah, hopefully it is. Both sides want to get it down and attack, and hopefully it is a good game for the neutral, with us getting the 3 points.
Definitely, and obviously new around here, and obviously lots of houses as you see behind us. And what would your message be to people around the area to come down and watch the lads?
Yeah, obviously it's a brand new setup, it's a brand new team. Just come down and watch the lads. You know, you'll enjoy it, and hopefully the more people that come down, then they'll tell their friends, and it's just a snowball effect, hopefully.
Brilliant, but best luck for the game.
Thanks very much, James.
Just me and you, I'm not bothered. Kids.
He might come.
Oh, come on. Well, many times.
So here, after Jarrow manager before the game, just your thoughts on today's game?
Confident. Obviously we've had a great start with the boys. Obviously last Wednesday's game, 3-0 clean sheet, so we're always going to be confident. Obviously a few bodies missing the day as well, so that's going to be a big test forward, but hopefully the lads will step in when they need to.
Yeah, and it's nice to see the great start, 'cause I know we did a lot of the non-league shows before the start of the season, and a lot of people said Jarrow may struggle counting down the ice, and it's nice to see us pick up some cracking wins to start the season, to be honest.
Well, it was when we first took it on, it was always going to be hard to see what happened last season, see where they finish, and the first thing that we wanted to do was maybe get rid of the dead wood, put the right things in place, basically making it as a good atmosphere, somewhere good to come to play, and I think that's what we're trying to build, and I think the lads are jumping on it.
Yeah, and I think with the win against Horden and obviously a narrow defeat against Blue Star, just shows that the lads can compete against teams that's expecting to win the league, and it just brings confidence all the time, doesn't it?
Oh, 100%. I think the Blue Star, I think the lads were going to change us after the first game, and 3-2, and we'll probably kick myself, we'll probably deserve a draw maybe. Obviously Blue Star, they've got the quality as well, but when they went down to 10 men, I think we probably deserved maybe to nick the draw there, but pushing on, we went to Horden, 2-0 down. I'm thinking, oh geez, this isn't a very good start. Made a couple of changes half time, and then won the game 3-2. So again, that gives you a massive big boost and big confidence booster going forward.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, we've just been speaking to Paul there, obviously a massive squad overall at West End over the summer, massive changes, and going into today's game, it should be good for the neutral to come, and lots of goals being scored so far, especially by Jarrow this season as well, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I like scoring goals, but I don't like conceding goals. So if they're not there, I think they've been struggling, like the gaffer was saying, to score. So hopefully it's the same kind of day for them. And like I say, the confidence booster from the clean sheet on Wednesday for us, first one of the season. Yeah, it was a good one. So hopefully we can build on that as well.
Excellent. All the best luck for the game.
That's great. Thanks a lot.
Seen it before. Send me yours.
Ah, brilliant. Yeah.
Now get in the box. Did well there, turning around. Need support more. Yes. And again. Run it. That's it. We're gonna have to pass. Win the ball. Win the ball.
Safe hands.
Yeah. find it. Shoot.
So it's 0-0 at half time. Sunderland West End being the better side the first half. Just need to get a bit more clinical in the final third. But yeah, it should be a really good second half. The team's just on the way out now. So yeah, back at the end of the game with our final thoughts. Enjoy.
Yeah? Headbutt, I think. What's wrong with that off here?
I think so, aye.
What for? Sunderland, right?
Sunderland headbutt, I think.
Oh. Leave on us. Of course she's getting a big fight, isn't it? You get that on video, yeah? That's all up with that.
You get that? Anyways, I will win.
Could be a big fight now, no?
Who's been sent off here?
Someone been sent off?
Aye, someone's been sent off. Someone's been red carded, hasn't there?
I think there's one there, but John's playing. Is it not?
Aye. Oh, face again.
What's that?
Is him on the sideline? Or is it that Sunderland player there?
Aye, could be, couldn't it?
No, he is a bit.
Now, where are we going now? We're going to go up there.
Is that the new? That's it. Wish it was.
Baka!
No one matters.
Baka! Baka! We're not going to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a ball. Can he, yeah? He should score here. He should do. Did well there, like, brilliant. Really. In? Full time, Sunderland West End 1, Jarrow 2.
Alright everyone, and this is just my quick thoughts on the game yesterday down the hub. Sunderland West End 1, Jarrow 2, and as always in the Northern League, a game of two halves. Sunderland West End had a great first half, seemed to grow into the game, but just couldn't get any clear chances inside the box. A lot of half chances gone wide, gone over the top, and I know the striker very frustrated not getting the ball into the box quick enough for him as well. And I think at half time I said to my mates, obviously with how well Jarrow's played this season, I'm sure Kenny and the management team would get Jarrow coming out a lot stronger, faster, quicker in the second half. And that's exactly what happened. Jarrow came out and just grew and grew into the game from the off, literally from the off, and obviously going 2-0 up in the game as well. Sunderland West End did come back into things, obviously getting a late goal, but just a little bit too late to kind of go on to push on for that equaliser. Both teams had a man sent off. Just a nice Northern League game. Goals, red cards, and some great support by the Jarrow fans. Yes, it was nice to hear some singing down at the hub yesterday as well. Like I say, I took both the bands down and my friend who absolutely loved it. Did you enjoy being down the hub?
Yeah.
Yeah, you met some new friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's all it's all about in the Northern League. Absolutely fantastic. And I just want to say a massive thank you to both management teams yesterday of West End and Jarrow, who both came on, chatting before the game. And it's what it's all about. We just want to push Northern League as much as we can and show our support of these teams. So if you haven't already, please get across the social media sites for Sunderland West End and Jarrow, like, follow, whatever you got to do on them social media pages now. Get the support in Northern League, get support in local football. And again, everyone that's been watching the vlog and our videos throughout of last season, hopefully a lot more to come this season. Hopefully a lot of Metro missions, going out and seeing as many teams as we can. And Sophia, if nobody has hit that button so far, what have they got to do?
Be subscribed to our channel.
Subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.